Hi folks, it's Gary from the Average Tabletop Gamers. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Micro Art Studio Star Wars Legion Depot. Over to Sven to do his thing with the graphics. Hi there, so what have we got here then? We've got a wonderful piece of MDF terrain from the very nice Micro Art Studios ranges. If you haven't checked out their website, go do so. Just Google Micro Art Studio, have a look around. They do bases, they do resin terrain, they do versatile things. That they cover a host of ranges. Not a lot of it's branded, not a lot of it's specific, but it's actually, you can tell what it's built for. This has actually got SWL Depot written on there, which doesn't necessarily mean anything, but we all know what it means. It's a lovely bit of kit. No one's going to bite the hand off for doing this because this is pretty impressive. So what is it? It's a multi-part MDF kit. It's very, very basic. However, I would say with the contact points and the interior parts of it, I wouldn't make this my first model to do. So you might want to pick some of their smaller kits up for MDF, have a play about with it first, build those before you do this as a little project. But if you're feeling confident, you've built a lot of models in the past, you might want to give it a go. So why am I so impressed with this? Well, one is just the size of the damn thing. I just put my hand in there. It's massive. Okay, it's an absolutely huge bit of kit. As you can see, I've not long finished painting it. That's why there's paint all over my hands. It's really nice. The relief detail all over it and the panels they've done for it look really, really good. It's really evocative of what you'd think of it being something very Star Wars related. In saying that, you could use this for Games Workshop's Warhammer 40,000 game. You could use it for Kill Team, Necromunda. You could use it for Infinity or any host of science fiction games that are anywhere from 25 up to around 38mm. Really, really nice. So let's have a bit more look at it in detail then. So what's so impressive about it? Well, it actually, you can do it in two halves, like so. And it's actually got some interior details. I've put some of my Star Wars Legion figures in here to give you a bit of idea of scale. Let me just pull this apart a bit more just so you can see the light a little bit better. There we go. So as you can see, they fit in absolutely beautifully. They're really nice. As you can see, I'm looking through, there's blast doors at the back there. I'll tell you a little bit more about those. There's an overhead buttressed gantry area. So you've got lots of little details that make it really, really nice. So what about this side then? So the great thing is, I haven't glued this fully, and you can do great things like leave the roof off. Because you've got such a big space inside, it means you can move models through, you can make the interior part of the game, and it becomes an intrinsic part of what you're doing. I've got the classic duel between Luke and Vader there, as you can see, and you may notice the Micro Art Studios base that I featured a few months ago, which I absolutely love. These bases are fantastic. Go check out the video for that one. Check out our links on social media, on our media pages, see how good they are. But these are really nice. As you can see, the model's got things like that fit snugly on. You've got the things you didn't get on the Death Star huge gun. You actually get a bit of a safety barrier that you don't get. You get interior ladder detail, and like I say, you get the blast doors. So what else do you get then? So I just think this is an amazing bit of kit, and as you can see, for anyone who's built MDF kits before, you know you get the little pegs that stick out of the side, and that can be a little bit annoying. However, it's really forgiving for Star Wars because that's some of the pegs you see on the MDF. And as you can see, it just fits in with some of the other details anyway. And you're kind of getting away with it, and it kind of fits in better. So, you know, I think for science fiction models, the MDF looks even better. It's got that really great effect. I've got some Old West terrain, and you know, you've got to do a bit of faffing about. It doesn't always look as good, but for this, it's really forgiving. I think it looks really nice because of that. So what else can you do? With it being part of the Star Wars Legion, you could use it in different missions. You could use the terrain in different ways. As you can see, it's a really simple fit on the top there. And what you can do is, I say it's a simple fit, I'm just faffing about with it here. So there we go. So what you could do is potentially have that there as part of your terrain. You can have maybe two of them side by side at one edge of a board. Maybe have it as an Imperial depot the rebels have got to attack. Maybe they've got to close the blast doors and make an escape route. You know, the rebels escape from Hoth, that kind of thing. So there's a great deal of things you can do. It's only limited by your imagination, I suppose, and what scenarios are giving you. Sorry for the finger in the shot there. And as you can see, really nice. scaled really well. And for some of the nerds in there, I'm going to point this out, it's not related to Micro Art Studio, but there's Pops, hey, the guy with the white beard, which is a little tip to Return of the Jedi. He's a little extra actor who played a few extra roles, who actually got a role outside of something where you could notice him with his white beard, and everyone used to go, who's that old guy in the Rebels? Well, you know, the Rebels are a bit more of a diverse organisation than Imperium. So I think really nice. And as you can see with the Scout Walker in there, you can fit some pretty large bits of kit in there. I think looking at it, you can potentially get the Grav Tank in there from the forthcoming Legion, the Clone Wars set for the Trade Federation with the droids. So really, really nice. So overall, great bit of kit, pretty robust to build, pretty simple to paint. All I did was, once I'd assembled it and it dried and I'd left the components loose that I wanted to, I sprayed it grey. I give it a very light dusting on some of the edges with white spray, so you can see it looks a touch patchy, but then again, it doesn't have to. It adds to the weathered effect of it, so it's quite nice. I used a little bit of black wash here and there just to darken the vents, for example. Nothing spectacular. Things like a bit of black wash down on the ladder there, just to make it a bit more distinct. And I left the blast doors black. And this has just made a lovely bit of model that I then dry brush very, very lightly with light grey and white mixed together, just to catch, so it gives you that little bit of highlighted effect there. And that was just done with a decorating brush, and that kind of like gives you that effect there. So it's really quick. If I told you that took 45 minutes to paint, you'd probably go, shut up, Gary. But actually that's all it did. If you're confident with the sprays and confident enough with the dry brush with a really big brush, you can get this done in no time at all. It's tabletop ready. And you know, we're average tabletop gamers, and this for us fits the bill beautifully. Okay, so is this worth it? This retails at €41.82, which I think you'll agree for such a massive model, that's spectacular. You know, for something so impressive on the board, which becomes a key feature, an interactive piece of terrain, you can do all sorts with it. And it's not just going to be one game you'll use it for, you'll get your money's worth from it as well. So I have to say, well done, Micro Art Studios. This is a blinding bit of kit. Thank you very much. This is brilliant. Well done. Keep it going. So there you go. You know, this gets we'd normally say 2 thumbs. So there's 1, there's 2 thumbs. So we'll give it 2 thumbs up. It's really nice. Go check out their website. Just Google Micro Art Studios and you'll find them. Check out their other pieces of terrain, which are really worth it. Really nice. And what can I say? If you like this, you know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for the alerts, and check out. Let's have a look. I'll get my finger right there. Probably somewhere around here. Sven's inserting the social media links for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So check us out on there as well. Thanks for looking. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, tell your friends, tell them to check it out. If you didn't like it, put it in the comments below. Give us a bit of feedback. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks very much.